Hello everyone, this is Jodocade from Kaidengaming bringing you another Mechwarrior online video. Now most of you have probably already heard that there was a major nerf to SRMs in one of the recent patches. So I decided I'm going to take my death barrel out. Most of you probably remember my death barrel series where I basically showed just how OP the SRM death barrel was. Anyway, I decided to take my death barrel out again and see if I could still do as well as I did way back when. I want to see if PGI made SRMs so weak that they're no longer competitive, or if they're still good. In addition to the direct nerf, we also have to remember that since there are a lot of new larger maps, such as Tamerlane Desert, Alpine, those two maps, SRMs are indirectly nerfed because if the maps are bigger, it takes more time to get up to your opponent, you do less damage. So yeah, I consider myself a pretty decent death barrel pilot, so we'll see if the death barrel's still competitive. As you can see, I have the coolant flush set up, I have both shots. I do not currently have the GXP upgrade, and this is non-MC coolant flush, but I don't really need the better coolant flush. I'll probably get it sometime. Anyway, I have a 310 engine, speed tweaks, extra module slot, although that module slot is actually empty. I'm only using 2 coolant flush slots currently. But yeah, overall, I don't have quite a super top tier death barrel, but I have most of the essential gear. Double heat sinks, no endo steel because I couldn't fit that on except. If you really want to see my build, you can just check my death barrel setup video. I think it was my most popular video on my channel. But we'll see. Moving up to Theta, it seems like either all the enemies went to Gamma or just one. Retreat and regroup. If you're wondering why I find that funny, it's just because I'm thinking this is a pug and nobody retreats or listens to orders in pugs. At least, normally. Alright. Sorry if I'm being silent, I'm just trying to focus on the game. I'm gonna try to smash the scent quickly, then go on take out this LRM boat before this LRM boat can get far and do too much damage. Although LRMs were also nerfed, so maybe I don't have to worry about LRM boats as much. But don't want to take any chances. Oh. Well, whoops. I let my heat get too high. I forgot this map has a ridiculous surface temperature. Coming up behind this guy so I can put a couple missiles into his back. Actually, most of it seemed to hit his arm. Now, this is actually my first game. I'm not just recording a bunch of these and taking out the best game. All these are going to be back to back to back. I'm going to play several games to see if I didn't just get lucky in one of them. I guess I'll show you my GXP at the end of each one to make sure that I'm not, just taking the best of my games and displaying them. I don't know, it seems like missiles spread less after this latest patch. I'm not sure if there's anything in the patch notes. I didn't really read them very carefully. I sort of just skimmed them. I just realized, oh, missiles do a whole lot less damage now, and then just went and it was like, oh, well, drat. But yeah, can someone actually tell me if there's like any change to missile spread, because it seems like they're a lot more focused. Before they used to go everywhere, if I'm remembering correctly, at least on the Stalker. But now, I don't know, I feel like these are actually better, not worse. Haha, this guy's running 5 streaks, what a noob. ECM is going to completely own him. Let's see if I can take him out as well. Most of the enemy team's dead. I will say, we mostly just rolled them this game. The enemy team was really bad, so I'll play a few more games, as I said, to make sure I don't just get one lucky game. Yikes, my aim's so bad. I really have not gotten used to the huge heat on this map, I'm afraid. But hopefully I'll get used to it over time. Doesn't really matter, we've already won. But yeah, to reiterate, the main purpose of this is not to show off my skill at playing death barrels. I know I'm not that great at it, especially now after not playing for a while. But the main reason is to see if you can still be competitive in these things. Because when I just saw the numbers, it seemed really, really bad. Although, currently, it seems like I've just been chewing through everything. If anything, it's actually stronger than before. I mean, I notice it does noticeably less damage. I'm not blowing everyone up in a couple shots or 3 shots. But the fact is that before, against Good Pilot, it was really hard to hit anything with their super spready SRM things. So it was really tough before. And even though it takes a lot more shots to kill anything, it seems like they spread less, so I actually end up killing stuff faster. My only worry is ammo. Before I usually used to either die first because they were smart enough to torso twist and dodge a lot of my SRM shots before I ran out of ammo, or I would kill them first. But now it seems like neither happens, it just takes me a lot of ammo to actually end up killing them. So I don't know. I might have to alter my setup a bit, we'll see. Though really, I did kill a bunch of them, and I still have 20 shots left, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, to explain my 2-week absence, well, my computer stopped working for one thing, and then I was just busy with different stuff. And yeah, I'll talk more in depth about that in the next video. Let me just check my score screen and then I'll cut the video off. Well, I think SRMs are too weak. Because someone who hasn't played Mechwarrior in their Stalker in forever should certainly do way more than 1,000 damage. This is way underpowered. Yikes, PGI, why did you nerf this? Well, anyway, I'm gonna see if this was just a lucky game or what. So yeah, I'll go ahead and see you in the next game. Alright, game 2. As you can probably hear, I did adjust some of my sound qualities. It seemed like my sound was up way too high earlier, so I'll see after I finish this one if this fixes it. I hope it did. But yeah, we're on Frozen City, one of the good old classical maps. I shouldn't have to worry about my heat here. I probably should have popped, thinking back on it, I probably should have popped Coolant Flush at least a couple times on the last match. But, well, I just don't like relying on it, and it eats up my C-bills, and I'm a greedy little miser, so I like to hoard C-bills. I believe it was announced that they're going to be releasing Community Warfare in June, was it? I don't really remember. I believe hearing something about that. I can't wait for Community Warfare, personally. Then there will actually be a purpose for me blowing up newbie enemy mechs. Or at least I hope there will be. I believe you should be able to affect planets with your gameplay. I'm not really sure how Community Warfare is going to work. I just hope they do it well. But yeah, to get back to the point of my constant absence, my computer basically exploded. Not literally, but it stopped working. My recording software stopped working, so I had to reinstall it again. My music software stopped working. I know that's not related to my casting, but that took me time to fix that. So I had to fix that too, and basically my entire computer messed up a ton. That, and I just was like, ugh, I don't really want to cast right now. I was just sort of thinking, since my videos are getting about not that much coverage, I was just kind of getting irritated at it. And I stopped casting for a while, but then I went on and saw that I now actually, even though I haven't been making any videos, my videos have been getting more views, and I've been getting another few subscribers, so that basically tipped the scale, and I decided to go back to doing my video stuff. That, and I was getting Mechwarrior withdrawal, and it's horrible not playing Mechwarrior. I probably shouldn't be going this far up ahead of my team, but I don't really care. I'm gonna see what I can do. I heard that they added ELO lately. I wish they let you see your ELO. That way I could know how good my ELO is. I mean, I know I win almost every game I play. Not almost every game, but at least 2/3 of my games. So ELO doesn't seem to be working that well for me. I'm going to go try to take out this LRM boat quick. Maybe it's not that important to take out enemy LRM boats anymore, but it used to be really important. So that's why I like to focus LRM boats and snipers as quickly as possible. Ah, the good old face hugging. For those of you who don't know, face hugging refers to just getting up right in an enemy mech's face for the sole purpose of keeping them from running away and keeping them from bringing to bear most of their weapons on you. Because stalkers are very, very short for assault mechs, which means they can, just sort of face hug you with real effectiveness, and often you have a hard time bringing your weapons down. That's why I don't play an Atlas, because the Atlases are just too tall. Something gets right up in your face, and it's really tough to shoot it. Kind of like this. I mean, granted, he's bringing quite a lot of firepower on me, but he's just getting utterly owned. Oh wow, I can't believe I let him get away. That was kind of newbie. Ooh, hey, 2 LBX-10s. What kind of noob uses LBX-10s, really? Hey, get out of my way, dragon. Sometimes I feel like teammates are more of a detriment than they are a benefit. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but feels kind of true to me. Boom. Yeah, I don't think missiles are too weak. I'll do a few more games, I think, in this series, and maybe if you guys really like this, I'll actually make this like a full-blown series. Oh, Jodo, what's your loadout? Death Barrel. Look up Death Barrel. Best stalker setup on YouTube. Oh, it's so nice when someone asks you what your loadout is. It makes you really think that, yes, I'm dominating this game. If you don't want to look it up. 310 standard engine, 5 SRM 6, 4 med laser, as many double heat sinks as you can fit on. Sorry if this is bothering you, I just kind of want to do this guy a favor and, tell him. And frankly, I do like showing off my death barrel. Oh, maybe I'm a little bit vain about this. But yeah, as I said earlier, I do not think the SRMs are too weak. I'll probably make a forum thread about this so you guys can discuss this. And yeah, just tell me what you think in the forum thread, or just in the comment section of YouTube. But normally people like discussing in forum threads. I don't know why people never leave comments on YouTube. That's why I sometimes post about different points of my videos when I want them discussed on the Mechwarrior forums. I really wonder why you people don't use YouTube's comment section. If someone could explain that to me, I would like to hear. I really would. But yeah, I think I will add one more video into this part, and if you guys like this sort of thing, I'll do a few more. If you don't, well, then I'll be like, whatevs, and just do something else. My normal routine. I kind of do like that guy's paint job, actually. I wonder what sort of paint that is. Not as high damage, but still. I did pretty well. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my GXP, so these are going back to back to back. Let me quickly do that, and then I will cut the video off. And then I'll go on to the next game. GXP is this much, C-bill's that much, blah blah blah. Alright, I'm going to cut the video off. one more game in this part, and then I'll go ahead and post this. And of course, the one time I managed to get a really, really good game, crush the entire enemy team on the map Tamerlane Desert, and of course, just after I show you my GXP, my recording software crashed. So this is just one game afterwards. For those of you like, you're showing the games you win. Well, this is just one game afterwards. I don't really think I'm only showing the ones I win. Can't you believe me? Of course, this is the internet. Nobody believes anything. But yeah, my recording software crashed. I had another good game. And of course, right after that good game, I get River City Night, everyone's most hated map. I know I'm using night vision instead of heat vision. Everyone says night vision's bad, but I personally like it. I don't know why. I will just use it, and... Oh, hey, somebody shot at me. And if you don't like me using it, well, I'm not asking you to use it. I'm just using it for myself, so... If you prefer to use heat vision, go ahead. I wish you could see me right now. I'm just leaning really close to my computer screen because it's really hard seeing at night. And then that's where you start saying, why aren't you using heat vision? It's so much harder to see. Oh, hey, who shot me? Well, drat. The one time I get a bad game, that's right after this. Well, I really should not have gone right into the enemy team, I'll say. But even so, look, I just pounded through one of them, even under all this firepower. Yes, I will admit, absolute noob there, getting killed like that. But I managed to pound through one mech, even under the firepower of 3 mechs. I think that shows the point of SRMs not being ridiculously weak. But yeah, I think I'll just let you watch through the rest of this, and I'll watch through the rest of it and make fun of my teammates' play. You know, everyone I play with seems to think I'm a really nice player, but that's because I'm only making fun of their playing over voice chat or on my recording, not on chat. Like, look at this guy, 6 tons of ammo. You do not need 6 tons of ammo when you only have 3 launchers. Never, ever, ever are you going to use that much ammo. He should put on a better engine or something. Or more heat sinks or anything, really. He does not need this much ammo. But of course, he doesn't know I'm making fun of his gameplay because he can't see what I'm saying over voice chat. So yeah, the secret to being a well-mannered and liked player, just don't use chat, use voice chat. Or make your own videos. Then everyone will think, oh yeah, you're such a nice guy. That's the secret of my life, folks. And it seems like my team's gonna get completely noob stomped, and yeah, we're gonna get owned. Well, I don't know. If this guy could aim with his missiles, we might not, but of course, that would be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Yeah, aiming would be way too much to ask for. Seriously, lead with your... I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. This is just too painful. I mean, yes, I'm one to talk considering how badly I played this game, just running into the middle of the enemy team. But I am not this bad, in spite of all that. Even I am not as bad as this pilot. He cannot aim to save his life. Quite literally, actually. And look, who even plays the Stalker? I mean not the Stalker. Everyone in their right mind would play a Stalker, but who even plays the Spider? I don't know why PGI even implemented it. Heat vision makes my eyes hurt so much. I don't know. Do you guys find heat vision distracting and difficult to watch? Particularly if someone's shaking the cockpit, it really makes me feel sick. I believe the appropriate word to this stalker would be, why won't you die? I mean, not stalker. Why do I keep getting the two mixed up? Spider, not stalker. Spider. Spiders are the itsy-bitsy spider which climb up the water spout and then bring the rain down and then control the weather. Stalkers are the nice people who use Blink Stalker micro from StarCraft. Get it right, people. This is just ridiculous. I need to learn to stop blowing into my microphone. Whenever I laugh, it makes this really odd sound over my mic, and I think that picks up on the recording. Why is that Jenner not... Oh wait, he has ECM, that's why. I was about to say, why isn't the Jenner shooting his streaks, but... Well, I should have realized this spider has ECM. That explains why he's surviving for so long. Wow, this spider is surviving for way too long. I think they've just decided, I'm gonna go cap the base. Forget this spider. This spider's so irritating. Pretty soon the spider's gonna lose his leg, though. I know people normally talk about losing your head, but nope. In Mechwarrior, it's losing your legs. Well, I guess actually getting cockpitted is losing your head, isn't it? Yep, careful not to lose your head. In the heat of the action, you might get a bit disoriented, but just keep your head about you, and you should be fine. And there goes his leg, and after a light mech loses their leg, they're dead. So yeah, well, two wins, one loss. I mean, the loss mainly was just because I got stupid and just went up. So yeah, I'd say overall they're pretty... Stalkers are pretty good. I mean, I made the top damage on my team, even though I just ran in and got myself killed right off the bat. But yeah, I'm gonna go upload these now, and you'll probably see them later today or tomorrow. Oh, I'm so tired. I might make a few more videos today. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time.